Good morning students, welcome to you all 12th standard commerce. So in this video we are going to discuss unit 3 financial market 2 chapter 8 security exchange board of India, shortly we say SEBI. Okay, so let's see the introduction of SEBI. What is SEBI? SEBI is a statutory company established to regulate the stock markets in India. So once again, SEBI is a statutory company established to regulate the stock markets in India. Then second point, it came into power in 1982. So SEBI came into the power in year 1992. Then third one, it is the one of the most powerful companies in the country. Okay, so SEBI is the one of the most powerful companies in the country. Then SEBI is owned by the government of India, owned and controlled by the government of India. So SEBI headquarters is in Mumbai. SEBI headquarters is in Mumbai. Then it was established in 1988 and given statutory powers on 30th January 1992 through the SEBI Act 1992. So SEBI it was made as an autonomous body, okay, by the government of India 12th May 1992 and given the statutory powers in 1992 with the SEBI Act 1992. So being passed by the Indian Parliament. Okay. So initially SEBI was a non-statutory body without any statutory power. So however in 1992 SEBI is the additional statutory power by the government of India through an amendment to the Securities Exchange Board of India 1992. So the SEBI is managed by its members, which consist of following: the Securities of Exchange Board of India (SEBI), the apex body that maintains and regulates our capital market. Next we are going to see organization structure of SEBI. So the SEBI is managed by its members, okay, so which consists of the following. So first one, director. So director is classified, so 3 additional directors or joint directors. Then come to the next, deputy director or assistant directors. The next, additional director, come to the under administration. Then next, deputy director. Next one, deputy director, administration. Then assistant director, administration. Then after that, section officer. Okay, next one, section officer, administration. Then after that, technical director. Come to the system. Okay, so technical director or joint directors. So under system. Then deputy directors, system. Then assistant directors, also the system. Then last one, technical assistants, the lower level of the employees. Okay, so this is the organization sector of SEBI. Next we are going to discuss objectives of SEBI. So there are the 4 objectives of SEBI. First point, regulation of stock exchange. Second point, promotion to the investors. Third point, checking the insider trading. And fourth point, control over brokers. Let's see the point wise. First point, regulation of stock exchange. What do you mean by regulation of stock exchange? That means regulate the stock exchange by rules and regulation, and the guidance is required for the stock exchange. Okay, so all the purchase and selling of industry securities or investment take in the place of only stock exchange. Okay, so that should be regularly controlled by the stock exchange. Okay, the regulation, rules and regulation are controlled by the stock exchange. Also the guidance is given to the stock exchange. Okay, then next one, it is controlled by the all control rules and regulation controlled by the stock exchange. So the first objective is of SEBI is regulate the stock exchange so that the efficient services may be provided to all the parties operating there. Okay, so provide the services to all the parties. The second point, promotion to the investors. So second point, promotion to the investors. Promotion to the investors. This is the second objectives of SEBI. So the functioning of stock exchange based on the only investors. Okay, based on only investors. There is no investors, there is no stock exchange. There is no stock exchange. That's why you are say the investors are the background of the stock exchange. That's why we are say the investors are the background of the stock exchange. So that should be protected. So the production of investors from the wrong information given by the companies. So the investor purchase of sales of securities or share debentures, so other financial instruments from the company. Okay, so based on the information given by the company in their prospectus and reducing the risk or delivery as well as the payment, etc. So objectives of SEBI is providing the security to the investors. So once again, what is promotion to the investors? That means the capital market is meaningless in the absence of the investors. Okay, so therefore it is important to protect the interest of the investors. So the protection of the interest of the investor means protecting them from the wrong information given by the companies in their prospectus, reducing the risk of delivery and the payment, etc. So hence the foremost objectives of SEBI is provide security to the investors. Next point, third point, checking the insider trading. Checking the insider trading. What is mean insider trading? Means buying and selling of securities to the promoters and the directors, etc. So inside trade means the person who is working in the company, that is in the stock exchange, that is called the inside trading. So inside have the access to some confidential information about the company. Okay, so next checking the inside trading means the buying and the selling of securities by directors, promoters, etc. So who have the access to some confidential information about the company and who wish to take advantages of the confidential information. This affects the interest on the general investors and is an essential to check the tendency. So many steps have been taken to check insider trading through the medium of SEBI. Next, fourth point, control over brokers. What is in the control over brokers? Means brokers are important participants in the dealing securities as the intermediaries. Okay, brokers are important participants dealing in the securities as the intermediaries, the main in the stock exchange. So control over broker means it is important to supervise and check the activities of the brokers and the other middlemen in order to control the capital market. Okay, so control the SEBI as a control the over capital market. So to regulate their activities. So for SEBI regulate the activities, it was necessary to establish the SEBI. So once again, first one, regulation of stock exchange, and second point, promotion to their investors, and third point, checking the insider trading, and fourth point, control over brokers. Next we are going to discuss functions of SEBI. So first point, to protect the interest of investors in security market. Okay, so SEBI to protect the interest of investors. Okay, SEBI is protected the investors in the securities market. Then second point, to promote the development of securities market. To promote the development of securities market. The third one, to regulate the business in stock exchange and other securities market. To regulate the business in stock exchange and other securities market. Then fifth point, to register and regulate the working of stock brokers, sub brokers and bankers, agent, etc. So next one, fourth point, prohibiting the fraudulent and unfair trade practices in the securities market in India. So SEBI is prohibiting the fraudulent and unfair trade practices in securities market in India. Then sixth point, provide appropriate trade to financial intermediaries. Okay. Then seventh point, collective investing scheme including the mutual fund. So SEBI is doing collective investing scheme and including the mutual fund. So next point, prohibiting the insider trading in securities, promoting the self-regulatory organization in the intermediaries, then levying fees or any other type of charges to carry out the purpose of the act. Then last point, perform the functions that may be assigned to it by the central government of India. So once again we repeated. So what is the functions of SEBI? So functions of SEBI is protect the interest of investors in the securities market. Then SEBI promote the development of security market. Then SEBI is regulate the business in stock exchange and other securities market. Then SEBI is register and regulate the working of stock brokers, sub-broker and bank agent, etc. Then SEBI is prohibiting the fraudulent and unfair trade practices in securities market in India. Then provide the appropriate trading in the financial intermediaries. Then last one, collective investing scheme including mutual fund. Okay, so I hope you all understand this topic SEBI. What is SEBI? Then what are the functions of SEBI? Then organization section of SEBI. Okay, so thank you.